Hey yo, what's going on guys, Will here, and today we're going to be ranking all the Porsches inside of Southwest Florida from the worst to the best, all 21 of the Porsches in this game, including some of the limiteds. Now, I don't know if there's more limiteds, but we'll get into that later. But we're going to be ranking every single one of these cars, and we're going to start from the bottom of the list and go all the way to the top. Now, I'm probably going to go through this video a little bit more quickly because there's 21 of them. But before we get into this video, I'll let you guys know a few things. First things first, my name is Heyo. I do car reviews, car things, all like car stuff. If you guys do like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications every time I upload a new video. Next thing is I got a Roblox group with ROBUX merch, I got a Discord group to join, and got some social you can follow. All the links in the description below. Now, sorry I haven't been here for the last 2.5 weeks. I've been on vacation, and yeah, I might post a video on that. I don't know. But we're almost at 10k subs, which is kind of cool, and you know, we should keep that pace up so then we get to 10k subs, and then maybe Southwest Florida notices me, right? Anyways, we're gonna be getting into this list here. This is the top 21 Porsches, all listed from worst to best, and I will go from 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll see how that goes. So yeah, right here, sitting in front of us, is the 21st car on this list, or the worst Porsche in this game. Now, I don't want to say any of the Porsches are the worst, because all these Porsches are actually genuinely decent. They're all actually functioning very, like, they're literally goated cars. I wouldn't, like, dismiss this one. I'd probably keep it anyways. It looks nice too. But coming in at the very last spot here is the 1987 Porsche 911 Turbo, which, it just doesn't keep up to the rest of the cars. It's an older car, obviously, but hey, it looks really nice, and honestly, I would keep it. I'd keep all 21 of these, but storage wise, I won't be able to keep a lot of them, but I'd keep this. This thing looks cute. Anyways, we gotta move on to the next car on this list so we don't make this video run 40 minutes long. Moving on to the next car on this list, it is a sedan. It is the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Only reason being is because it's an electric. I'm just kidding. Electrics in this game don't have a lot of customization, like engine upgrades and all that. You can't really do much with engine upgrades because it's a battery, of course, and this thing is like $168,000, and the top speed of its stock is like 168, which is kind of disappointing. Overall, not my favorite Porsche in the game. Definitely will probably delete it if I ever needed space. Anyways, moving on, the Porsche 994, it's in the class 944, my apologies, the 1991 944, okay, it has pop-ups, it runs smooth, it runs nice, it's actually not too bad overall. I'd drive it, but we gotta get this video going. It's actually pretty nice, it's fair. A lot of these cars are actually very fair, like all of them are very nice. I wouldn't not recommend any of these to you, but this is very nice, has pop-ups, and drives very well. Personally, it just doesn't keep up to the rest of the cars speed-wise and a lot of the other ways, but hey, it looks nice, and maybe if they removed this class back and made it straighter, it'll look a lot nicer, but that's just me. Moving on, the next car on this list is surprising because this is ranked a lot higher than the Taycan, which is the Porsche SUV, the Porsche Cayenne Coupe, but an SUV. This thing drives very nicely, actually has a good top speed to it, has some good turning and some good braking. However, it's just, you know, not best compared to the rest of the cars as well. And this car is what, 21 minus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, what is this, like 17th on the list or something like that? 21, 20, 19, 18, this is 18, I can't even do math, guys. Okay, so I think this is 18th on the list. Anyways, moving on to the next car on our list here, which is a coupe. By the way, there's so many Porsches, I'm going to take a minute to look for all of these. It is the 718 Cayman GT4 RS. It is somewhere in here. It's just buried. 718 GT4. These also look at the years, guys, because the years are very important. The 2023 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4, not the greatest compared to the rest of the cars. I'm surprised it ranked this low. When I was pushing the cars up on the list and stuff, this just slowly fell. I don't know. It's just not the car that would beat the rest of them in otherwise in style points. But I mean, hey, it does have style points. I'll give it style points. It does look nice. But then again, like a lot of these Porsches are kind of repeat looks, but we'll get to that next. This is like, what is this? We're gonna go 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. This is 17th on the list. The next car on this list is the 2021 Porsche Cayman GTS 4.0. This is a coupe. Wherever this may be, 718 Cayman GTS 4.0 2021. This green little thing right here. This thing, I wouldn't give this one style points. It looks like an alien. I'm just kidding. But hey, it pushed itself on this list just further and further. I don't know. Its turning wasn't as good, and the braking was very stiff on this one. But overall, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. All of these Porsches, I would recommend you buy if you like needed some in different price ranges. I mean, all of these range in very good price ranges. And the number one car, you'd be surprised as to what it is. I recommend this one all the time, so a lot of you might know if you're a long-time viewer. But moving on here, we're gonna go on to the next car, which is a guys, please. I know a lot of you might not agree with this one. But this thing, for $1 million, I could never figure it out. It drives okay. Its speed is mediocre compared to hypercars in this game. It just personally is not my car. But that is just me. That is me. I don't think this is anywhere worth being higher than the rest of these cars on this list. But moving on, there is a car on this list that I forgot to label, so it is somewhere. It's the 2022 GT3 Touring, 911 GT3 Touring. This is a what is this? A supercar, and this thing is ranked just above the Spider Roadster, and it is it's just okay. It's okay. All right. This is okay. It's an okay car. We're getting around that point in the list where it's just okay cars. And you know, they're okay, they're good. You know, you can drive them solid. I don't know. I just didn't prefer this one very much. It didn't have too much to it. Also, this is a stock color to it. I don't know what's up with this color. Anyways, moving on, we have the next car, which hey guys, it's happening. It's the Wasak package. I don't know how to say it. All of you are gonna roast me in the comments for not saying it right. The Wasak package. But hey, this thing has a little bit better speed to it, better turning than the regular one, but this is a limited, of course, so a lot of you might not be able to get it, or if you do have it, then maybe you could drive it, maybe you don't want to drive it, I don't know, you have it in your inventory. But moving on to the next car on this list, it's the next limited we have here. It's the next classic here as well. This is the classic 930 turbo slant nose. This is better than a 918. Because it's just generally better. It has the nice speed to it, has a nice driving to it. It's just a good little car. I like it. It's fun. It's a toy. It's better than 918. It has the speed acceleration to it, as you can see. Anyways, jumping out of that thing, letting it go into the bushes because it's time for the next car on our list, which is a supercar. The 2018 911 GT3 RS. Sorry guys, we have to like through this list, and it is very long. Anyways, this car right here, it stiffs up on braking, it turns very nicely, and its acceleration's nice, and it sounds good, and it looks good, so it's up here on this list. It's very good. Moving on here, we have the 2018 911 GT3. Would you look at that? They're both side by side. The one just has the RS, and one doesn't have the RS. Then they're both the same year, by the way, the 2018. Same thing, except this one's just a little better on the braking, and it can turn a little better too. I just don't like the stock color on this thing. I don't know. That wasn't a factor that related to the car. It's just, this car is generally just okay. Like, just a little bit better than the GT3 RS, which was surprising. I know. You guys are gonna be like, no, that's not true. And I'm gonna be like, I tested it for I tested every car here for like 3 hours. Anyways, moving on to the next car on this list. It is a coupe. It is the 2021 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4. If I can ever find this one, it's right here. 2021 Cayman GT4. This thing, good turning, good braking. It was solid all around. I like that. I'm pretty sure we're getting run to the, like, you know, close to the top 10 on the list. It's pretty good. Okay, it's an alright car. I'm pretty sure this thing retails for around 70,000. It's alright. It's nice. If you wanted to get it, you can get it. It's just up to you on the looks. Moving on here, we have the 2022 Porsche 911 GT3, and I didn't label this one, but guys, don't worry, I'm pretty sure it is a supercar. GT3, 2022 GT3, 2022 GT3. Look at that, guys. I'm on a roll here. Oh, that didn't look that didn't look any different, except we have the red trims, and it looks nice, and it's fast, and it turns, and it's not too bad overall. Here, I'll give you guys a little snippet of the car here. Just because I'm pretty much repeating everything I'm saying, because all these cars aren't too bad. But as you can see, it has some pretty good turning if you can finesse it just as well. See, it's not bad. Turns, and it's It's not all about the speed too. It's not all about the speed. But, you know, it's good. It's good. It's a solid car. I would recommend it, personally. Anyways, moving on to the next car on this list. I recommend this one a few times to people who are beginning in, like, and want a decent car. This is the 2022 Porsche Targa 4S. This is a coupe car, and it is pretty nice, actually. It's a convertible. It has windows that drop. It has pretty good speed. I don't know. Its turning was alright. But since it has a lot of cool features to it, I rated it a little higher. This is what I recommend for a lot of beginners who want a nice car. But the number one car is also what I recommend for a lot of the new players too. This is a very, very good and solid car overall, and I prefer this one over a lot of the other Porsches as well. So on this one right here, I give it my thumb of approval. But we're going on to the next car on our list, which is the 2023 Porsche 911 Turbo S, which is a supercar. This is going to be very hard to find, guys. These are like, you don't understand. There's so many of them. 2023 Turbo S right here. It's in gray again. It's pretty much, you know, the same as every other car. I'm gonna be honest with you. This point on the list, it's like a 4 or 5 car thing where it's like they're not that different, but this thing has an acceleration to it, it has the braking to it, and it's not too over obnoxious with the exhaust tone. So I prefer this one because it's just good, and it's not like screaming in your face the entire time. See, look, I handled that corner very nicely. So I recommend this one. I'm pretty sure this one's like getting up on the list here. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the list. It's not too bad. I like it. Personally, I'd get that one. That one's around 138. You guys can look in the dealership. If I went back and forth trying to show you guys the car and the price, it'll be a long day. But yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next car on this list, which is the 2012 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. This is a supercar. GT2 RS. We are going to find you GT2 RS 2017. Did we match it up? No, but guys. I'm telling you, there's so many of them. I'm like always trying to find them, and this one is not working. 911 2017. Okay, guys, I can't find it. It's a supercar. I'm telling you guys, it's a supercar. 2012 911 GT2 RS. GT2 RS, yeah. Anyways, since I can't find it, this car right here is actually really good. Acceleration wise, turning wise, and everything wise, it's really good. And it has a slightly different exhaust note. It's like I know it sounds flattened, but generally I like this one. It's pretty good. As you can tell, the acceleration wasn't too bad at all, and the turning was, I didn't show you guys that much, but it's pretty good on that one too. I spent way too much time on that car. We're gonna keep moving on here. We get the 2017 GT2 RS. Would you look at that? This one's just slightly better, and it comes in a nice blue. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm not complaining about this car at all. Look at it. It's got acceleration to it as well, and I have no gas on any of my Porsches. I hope you realize every single one of my Porsches have like no gas left. It's kind of funny. Anyways, moving on to the top 3 cars of our list. Top 3. We have the coupe. That's next. Let's see if I can find it. The 2020 Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. Carrera 4S. This one right here. This beautiful car. Oh, if it ever spawns in. This beautiful car drives very, very nicely and has an okay exhaust note. By okay, I mean it has a wonderful exhaust note. It's very quiet, it's very peaceful, and you can manage to drive that thing around a corner with ease. You guys see this? Ease. I don't even see the tires slipping, and I suck at turning, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, it doesn't need to be all that fast to be all that good on my list. It is very, very nice. And we're going to jump out of it and go to our number 2 car on this list, which everyone's kind of expecting to be on this list. Very, very high. It's a supercar that came out recently, the 911 GT3 RS, the 2023 911 GT3 RS. Reason being is that it accelerates amazingly as DRS, looks very, very nice, has some customization options, and generally I like it. It's overall a very, very good Porsche. It's just good, and no one can really dispute that fact, can you? Look at that braking, perfect, beautiful. I just can't hate on this car. But the number 1 car on my list that I pretty much recommend for anybody who's looking for a decent car, sorry guys, I have back problems. Anyways, that's looking for a decent car, the 2021 718 Boxster T. This thing right here is probably the best car I've ever gotten in this game, and I don't regret ever buying it because it is, well, overall, really good turning, doesn't need to be all about that speed. It has what's it called? It has the drop down roof, has the drop down windows, has the good braking. As you can see, I like pretty much open up a parachute and just stop. You know how you open up a parachute and you stop, you go up. That's what this feels like. You just stop and go up. But yeah, it's really good overall. You can throw it around and it will hit a wall that's invisible and bounce back, but it drives very nicely as I spin the corner there. But it drives really nice. It has an okay top speed, but hey, it is a very good car, which I recommend for pretty much a lot of beginners. It's a cheap, fun, nice interior design as well car. And so yeah, this is probably my favorite car out of all the Porsches. Now, if you guys want to be realistic with all of your cars and put your hypercars at the top and the not so hypercars at the bottom, then that's not really a realistic list, because driving on these cars, this is probably my favorite personally, and one of the best Porsches in the game, because it's just generally has everything you would want. You want a drop down, cool. You want windows, cool. You want an interior, cool. You want an okay decent speed car that turns very nicely and brakes very nicely and just has the looks that are pretty nice. You got this car right here, and it's cheap. I'm pretty sure the price is only like 30, and it's like for you beginners can get this. It's very nice. But yeah, what do you guys think of my list? Do you guys like this video? If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what car, what game, what thing I should do next. And yeah, hopefully this video didn't take up too much time, and hopefully you could follow along, because it went very quickly at some points. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which might be in a different game. Spoilers. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.